because it's off $90,000 this year versus we annualize it'll be off $90,000 this year versus what it was in 2009. So we've got to be looking at 11 versus 10, and where's the money coming from? I mentioned also on Monday night we were starting the Altieri certiorari litigation trial, and it's now finished. And almost all the board members sat through a little bit of it. I tried to sit through most of it. I was very pleased that the representation of our attorney and our appraiser and the team that we had put together through the advice and significant help of our attorney for the town, Dennis Kaplicki. So I think we did all we knew to do based on the circumstances. And we will hear in the late fall probably what the result of all this will be. I've been people have been asking me, well, Doug, what is the, you requested an audit of the village sewer finances back last year. What's the status of it? I don't know. And after saying I don't know several times, I thought, well, today I'll just call. And so I called over to Christopher Ellis, who is he's the unit manager of the New Windsor office. And he said we should get the results in a week or two. And he didn't elaborate beyond that. And the last item is we had put some last-minute changes in at the request of the county on the Jessup Switch Road rehabilitation, which is a community development block grant. We put the changes in, we got the final prints and everything back. It is any day now we will get the go-ahead from the county, and when that occurs, myself and Mr. Cantorino as the finance commissioner and Lou Capella as the highway commissioner, along with Mr. Andershack, who operates the highway department, we'll be sitting down and meeting with our engineer, go through what all the requirements are, the signage, et cetera, the costs, how we fill it all out, and we'll go out for bids and start the work. Won't take too long once we start, but it will be a major improvement. And again, that's about $287,000. So it's a nice grant. That's all I have on reports. Under old business, George, will you talk about the first item?
Sure. We received this letter dated June 17th, given an extension to the bathrooms at Cilicia until December 17th, 2010, or the end of the year. If you remember correctly, this was a $15,000 grant that we joined with the village to put up bathrooms. The bathrooms were delayed due to any number of different factors, but I've been assured now that with this time frame that we have, that we will have the bathrooms up and running. I'm being told way before December.
Good. Would someone like to make a motion that we authorize the supervisor to sign this Parks Grant intermunicipal cooperation agreement?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, George.
Yeah.
It would be nice to have a bathroom over in Cilicia. Most people don't work well under pressure.
Bushes are turning yellow.
Okay. Would someone like to make a motion to approve the minutes of our work sessions of May 10th, May 24th, and June 7th, and the regular meetings of May 13th, 27th, and June 10th?
So moved. Second.
And is there any additions or corrections to the minutes?
Very minor, but I already gave them to Beth.
Okay. Okay. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. Would someone like to make a motion we authorize the supervisor to pay accounts payable check run for June 24th, 2010, amounting to $207,378.18?
So moved.
Is there a second? Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Now it's open for privilege of the floor on anything that anyone would like to talk about.
Do you have to approve?
Wait,
the
now
amount?
that's the
Yeah, second
manual.
portion is the
Yeah.
second amount.
He don't have, he does not have that.
Okay.
That was a Cancun fund.
That's why I didn't want to make a motion, I'm like, okay. Maybe what you
Jay.
do, two
I should
motions.
have just taken him in two different motions.
Okay.
I got the update, huh? Okay.
We always keep you in the dark, Doug.
Yeah, well, that's what I have when I get it at 4 o'clock versus 5 again. Okay, would someone like to make a motion authorizing the supervisor to pay accounts payable runs, manual accounts payable runs as of 6/24/2010 for checks written from 4/2 to 5/31/2010, amounting to $20,598.31.
So moved.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Now we can pay our bills. Now, a privilege of the floor. If anybody has anything they want to talk about that's beyond the agenda.
Could I just ask, George, did you say the bathroom will be completed way before December, or the work will be started?
No, it has to be completed.
It'll be completed, that's your deadline.
Yes, right.
Oh,
Oh, that's the,
That's the letter that
letter that we received, and that Doug has to sign, send back.
Who, in line with the recreation question, who's the director right now? Do we have?
Director of Thinking?
Yeah, no.
Do we have? Mary Hefferman is Bonnie resigned,
Right,
and now Mary is the person who's the director.
and she's still the director, and she's still acting, so no problems with it.
Oh, yeah, no, she's, all the reports I've gotten from Trish and stuff, is she's doing a very good job.
Okay, good, excellent.
Very good. I have one that I'd like to comment in addition to the item that Ken talked about with graduation. But the other thing is, that you're going to see a lot of kids out in the streets playing around doing things, and we're not accustomed during the day to see them there, so we need to be cognizant of that and be very careful with driving around, particularly through these subdivisions where they're playing in the streets versus being in school. You got it, yeah. Would someone like to make a motion, we adjourn the meeting? Oh, Neil?
I was just curious if any of you had an opportunity to do any follow-up on whether or not the town is applying herbicides or pesticides, and if so, what they are.
No, I haven't.
I think I may have mentioned it to you, Neil, already, but at the last meeting, we had our last JRC meeting, the second Tuesday of the month, and although it wasn't directly stated whether we were or we weren't, Kevin Armstead was aware of this new regulation. He specifically said that modifications have to be made because of this new regulation, as far as the JRC is concerned.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was just, I thought that it only affected public school property.
Oh, is that right? Oh, yeah.
Well, that's what I read in the paper, which may or may not be correct. I haven't actually read the bill. Yeah.
That's what I thought I read too.
I think what we'll probably do in the town, and I haven't got into this yet, is to just discontinue that contract using it, you know. If we get weeds, so be it, we don't have much lawn. And if it doesn't grow, we'll wait for it to rain.
Well, I remember hearing from the Depression era folks that you could make dandelion soup and dandelion moonshine.
I won't go that far.
Oh, did you ever take dandelion?
No.
Oh, my goodness.
Don't forget dandelion wine.
Oh.
Okay, Joel, what was your...
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll just mention that we shouldn't forget dandelion wine. On the subject.
We mentioned that.
Okay.
This is the most vile thing you'll ever drink. It really is.
They ain't Italian, these Irish, they don't make it out of your
A number of years ago, man, for one time.
Joel, what do you have?
Was that years ago when you were smoking banana peels?
Oh, I'm gonna have a bottle.
What's your I just wanted to follow up on the question that I raised on Monday with regard to the relationship of the village and town with regard to Salesian and progress there. And since I raised it on Monday, has there been any further was that a poke with a stick that caused any further communication?
Well, George, do you have any answers to that?
In reference to the RFP for the demolition?
Right.
No. I have not heard anything more at all.